Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Brandon Hodge. So this episode right here is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, get them from SeatGeek. Actually use code Hodge to check out just my last name, and you'll get $20 off your tickets. Now this is for first-time orders only. So if you've seen it before, just like make a new account with a new email. You can still use the code. A little hack for you guys and get $20 off any ticket for any event in the entire world on SeatGeek just by using my last name as the coupon code at the checkout. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So to be honest, there's no confirmed news stories I feel like talking about today. So we're gonna go jump in. So ladies and gentlemen, it is already. Like this video just now started, but it is already that time. So ladies and gentlemen, go and get your juice boxes out. Get your juice boxes ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor of the day is going to be about none other than Drew McIntyre. So Drew McIntyre is back. He returned at Money in the Bank. The guy is back, which surprised a lot of people, because he was dealing with some kind of, I don't know if he was sick or injured or something like that. Anyway, he didn't feel he'd been in a wrestling ring, so he wasn't in a wrestling ring for a little while. And also, he had some, there was rumors about his contract, because his contract's coming up, and they have yet not reached a new deal, and maybe he's done with WWE, or maybe he's not happy with money, or there's this or that. And then it came out, his contract doesn't expire until halfway into 2024, and they might even add more time onto it since he had some time off, because they can extend the contract, they can pause the contract, renew it when he actually comes back. So he might be all the way up to WrestleMania 40 maybe until the contract is up. So yeah, Drew's back. It was nothing to do with his contract. It's just a little update for the guys. And yeah, Drew McIntyre, his contract might not even expire until after WrestleMania 40 or whatever. And they could come to a new deal way before that. So yeah, those rumors were completely untrue. We talked about before. All right, the next rumor is going to be about none other than Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt is gone. He's had some time off, maybe some health problems or something like that, or it's an injury, or whatever's going on with Bray. I just hope the guy feels better and he's able to get back in the ring sometime soon. It's a creative thing as well. They didn't really like the creative way it was going with Uncle Howdy or whatever, and they thought it was progressing too slowly, which is another problem. But basically, Bray Wyatt, this is not really a direct indication of a return or anything like that. There's just something kind of weird and fishy going on. So basically, on WWE.com, they have profiles for every wrestler where you can read about them and see about them. Basically, Bray Wyatt's profile has been updated and changed. Bray Wyatt's profile is now been turned completely into the Fiend. It's been turned back into the Fiend kind of profile, which is kind of interesting because before, when they were doing the Firefly Funhouse or whatever, you had two different characters. You had Bray Wyatt and the Fiend, but now you just have the Fiend. There's no Bray Wyatt anymore. But basically, you go on there, it says the Fiend, it says everything about the Fiend, so this may be a update to the rumors saying that WWE want him to return as the Fiend. They want him to drop the whole Bray Wyatt thing and just kind of do the Fiend kind of thing. And yeah, that's basically what the website's turned into. So is that an indication that maybe it's happening, maybe creative's pushing things forward, that the Fiend will be returning soon and just be the Fiend? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if that's what Bray wants to do, and I don't know if we're going to make it new and fresh or just kind of bring back the old thing because it worked. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But basically, his profile on the website has been updated from Bray Wyatt to just only the Fiend. All right, the next rumor is actually going to be about the main event of WrestleMania 40. So WrestleMania 40 will be happening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania next year in 2024. So what's the main event of the show? WrestleMania 39, the rumors were that, it was going to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns. The cousins were going to fight each other. The Rock was going to step in from Hollywood and wrestle Roman. But obviously that didn't happen. Rock's schedule didn't allow it. He was saying he would look at it for 40 and see if he could do it. But they're not even planning that, I don't guess, because this rumor is saying that the main event of WrestleMania 40 that they currently have planned is actually a rematch from WrestleMania 39. It's going to be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes once again. So basically that's what they're doing, and that's a good match. It was a great match for WrestleMania 39. Personally, I like having something different. You could do that at SummerSlam or something and have something different at Mania. But if The Rock's not available, who are you having to face Roman? I really don't know. And maybe Cody's going to beat Roman there for the championships. Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. But nonetheless, Reigns, Cody, WrestleMania 40, Philadelphia is the current plan. The Rock is just not even being talked about doing anymore, which kind of sucks because The Rock versus Roman is a match that everyone wants to see. It's the top Samoan guy, the champion from each era wrestling that would be cool, but I guess The Rock's schedule is just not going to allow it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News and Rumors. So this is about none other than John Cena, and more likely, we should say this is about WrestleMania in London. So John Cena showed up at Money in the Bank to actually tease WrestleMania in London. It's what? Where did this come from? Okay, first off, That's random. Cena is not even around anymore. Just a surprise out of nowhere. Came back from Hollywood just to surprise everybody to talk about that. And why are we talking about WrestleMania in London is a more important question. So what is happening? So here is basically what is happening. So this was an intentional decision on WWE management's part because they want to start the discussion of WrestleMania in London, especially while they're over in the UK. Because basically, you know, the cities that host these shows, they kind of pay for the shows to happen. They put in bids, and whoever gets the highest bid, puts in the highest bid, gets the show. So they want London to actually be like the powers that be at London to be the most excited they can possibly be. So they put in a really high offer, and they're able to have WrestleMania in London. So basically, that was it. Also to get fans talking, so you know the government would want to pay for that for the city of London to have that. But basically, that's the reason. They just want people talking. They want excitement behind it. And they want, you know, London to get so excited that they actually want to pay to have WrestleMania there. So yeah, there's actually no plans for WrestleMania in London. They're just kind of like putting the thing there, being like, we don't really know where the next few years of WrestleManias are going to be. We have nothing lined up yet. So if London puts in an offer, a highest offer, we will go for it and have London WrestleMania. But you guys got to put in the offer. So it's pretty much just trying to get everyone hyped up for it so they could actually potentially do it. So there you guys have this. Actually enjoyed this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm your one and only undisputed king of Vlogstyle, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.